Hello and welcome back to my channel IQD to USD, the Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong. Economic Transformations and Global Implications. In the dynamic world of finance, the Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong have drawn the attention of investors and enthusiasts alike. Both currencies represent nations undergoing significant economic transformations, reshaping their domestic landscapes and potential global roles. Today, we delve into the latest updates and analyze their implications for the future of these currencies. Iraq's economic shift, a bold step toward diversification. Iraq is writing a new chapter in its economic history, one marked by an unprecedented move toward diversification. For decades, the country heavily depended on oil revenues, with crude exports accounting for 90% of its national budget. This over-reliance left Iraq vulnerable to fluctuations in global oil prices. Recent updates from Intel guru Frank 26 revealed that non-oil revenues have risen from 7% to 14%, signaling a shift in Iraq's economic strategy. This increase may appear modest, but it represents a fundamental change in the nation's revenue model. This transformation aligns with recommendations from the International Monetary Fund, which has long urged Iraq to reduce its dependency on oil. Prime Minister Mohammed Shia Al-Sudani emphasized the importance of these changes, highlighting how non-oil revenues are reshaping Iraq's financial future. By diversifying its economy, Iraq is laying the foundation for resilience, independence, and stability. This move not only reduces reliance on oil but also aligns Iraq with global economic trends, where sustainability and diversification are key. Wells Fargo's transformation, signs of financial evolution. Across the globe, significant changes are occurring in the banking sector, with Wells Fargo leading the charge. A branch in Minnesota has undergone a notable transformation, sparking speculation about its purpose. According to Intel guru Mark via PDK, the changes include expanded waiting area. The seating capacity has increased from 4 to 24, creating a conference-like atmosphere. Educational screens. Large screens have been installed, reportedly to educate customers, particularly older generations. Private meeting booths. The number of soundproof booths for customer meetings has doubled. Increased staffing and ATMs. The teller area now has triple the staff, and the number of ATMs has increased from 2 to 5. These developments suggest that Wells Fargo is preparing for significant financial shifts. While the exact reasons remain speculative, many observers believe these changes could be linked to broader financial transformations, potentially involving new monetary policies or systems. Iraq's journey to global recognition. Iraq's progress is not going unnoticed. Major global organizations, including the United Nations, IMF, and Arab League, have acknowledged the country's efforts toward economic reform. According to newshound guru Militiaman, these endorsements underscore Iraq's readiness to reclaim its position as a regional and global leader. Central to this transformation is Iraq's ongoing monetary reform. Intel guru Frank 26 described the upcoming changes as a shock, indicating their profound impact. The termination of currency auctions, for instance, could revolutionize Iraq's financial system, potentially elevating the dinar to a more prominent role in global markets. Speculations on currency revaluation. The revaluation of the Iraqi dinar remains a hotly debated topic. Analysts argue that the currency must reflect Iraq's growing stability and influence. Intel guru Mars via PDK pointed to Iraq's strategic importance in the Middle East as a catalyst for potential revaluation. The push from the international community to advance Iraq's economy could make a new exchange rate not just possible but necessary. Further insights from newshound Intel guru MNT Go revealed progress toward de-dollarization, where Iraq is reducing its reliance on the US dollar. By moving away from the dollar peg, the Central Bank of Iraq aims to restore the true value of the dinar. This step is crucial for enhancing Iraq's financial independence and global integration. Stability amid change. Iraq's gold market. Amid these transformative developments, Iraq's gold market offers a glimpse into the country's economic stability. Recent data from Baghdad and Erbil highlights stable gold prices despite ongoing changes. Baghdad, 21-karat gold, selling at 55,200 Iraqi dinars per mythical 5 grams, buying at 54,800 Iraqi dinars. Erbil, 24-karat gold, selling at 360,000 Iraqi dinars per mythical 10 grams, buying at 350,000 Iraqi dinars, 64,000 Iraqi dinars per mythical 5 grams. These figures reflect a market holding steady, even as Iraq undertakes significant economic reforms. Broader implications. Vietnam's steady rise. While much of the spotlight is on Iraq, the Vietnamese dong also deserves attention. Vietnam has steadily strengthened its economy, becoming a hub for manufacturing and exports in Southeast Asia. The nation's economic reforms have attracted foreign investments, bolstered by its trade agreements and strategic geographic position. Although the revaluation of the dong is less discussed compared to the dinar, Vietnam's consistent economic growth positions it as a potential currency to watch. Its stable economy and strong trade relations make it a cornerstone of regional economic development. Iraq and Vietnam. Two nations, one vision. Despite their differences, Iraq and Vietnam share a common vision, achieving economic independence and stability. Both nations are implementing reforms to enhance their global standing, with Iraq focusing on diversification and Vietnam leveraging its manufacturing prowess. For Iraq, the journey involves reducing its dependence on oil, fostering international partnerships, and reforming its monetary policies. Vietnam, on the other hand, continues to capitalize on its export-driven economy and investment-friendly policies. Looking ahead, the transformations unfolding in Iraq and Vietnam represent broader shifts in the global economic landscape. For Iraq, the diversification of revenues, international endorsements, and monetary reforms signal a nation on the cusp of significant change. For Vietnam, steady economic growth and strategic reforms highlight its potential as a rising star in Southeast Asia. Both countries offer valuable lessons in resilience, adaptability, and vision. As investors, currency enthusiasts, and global citizens, watching these nations navigate their paths to economic independence is both inspiring and insightful. Final thoughts. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong. These currencies symbolize nations in transition, striving for stability and growth in an ever-changing world. If you found this analysis valuable, consider sharing it with others and subscribing for more updates. Together, let's continue to follow these fascinating stories and witness the economic transformations shaping our future. Stay informed, stay inspired, and may prosperity be with you.